SG of the African National Congress, Babukwete Mantashe, giving his last address here at Nasrec. We know that voting has been completed. It's now. We're waiting for the results to try to ask the SG if we will be getting the results anytime soon. He said now he can't go next to the electoral where they're counting because he's nothing at the moment. He's just an outgoing Secretary General. But the mood here at Nasrec, it is a bit frenzied because everyone is anxious waiting for those results, as we know that the conference is expected to finish on Wednesday. But now, just to talk us through, I'm joined by Zizi Kodwa, who's the outgoing spokesperson for the ANC. Zizi, thank you for joining us. Just talk us through the mood. We know that the voting is done. What can we expect from now on?
Immediately now, counting will commence. Counting we expect it to take a little bit of hours because it's going to be done manually. And it's important to do so because our commitment is to protect the integrity of a process. Whatever the outcomes, there mustn't be any suspicion of anything. That's why there are observers representing provinces, so that the process itself is credible and it has got integrity. But we are hopeful that late afternoon or early evening, we should be able to announce the results of the top 6 and take further nomination of the additionals of 8 that will make the entire NEC.
Okay. Now, Zizi, we know that there are some delegates that spent the night through as they were waiting to make that vote. Do we anticipate that? We know that ANC, we've been in court a lot quite recently, that they are anticipating any problems that will come out of this conference. Is everyone happy?
We are ready. The reason we wanted to make sure that all processes leading up to this conference, we follow the rule book of the ANC, the constitution. We will follow our guidelines, is to protect whatever outcome that is likely to be challenged in a court of law. Because we can't criticize courts for directing us for a failure not to implement our own constitution. So we think when we protect the integrity of the process is to make sure that whoever may think to take out the outcomes of this conference to court, we have a very strong and a winnable case.
Now, Zizi, the SG just gave his last address to the media where he gave his last briefing. Just talk us through, how has it been like working with him all these years?
Well, I've never worked with the Secretary General. I've only known Kwete Mantashe. There can only be one Kwete Mantashe. I will always miss the personality called Kwete. And I think what he brought into the position is a personality. Because I think it's such a position, you need to bring a personality. And I think people in the public and the media, they must not look for another Kwete. They will not find another Kwete. Someone else must come, and I'm hopeful that he will bring his own personality or her own personality.
Well, thank you so much, Zizi, for joining us here at NN7. Well, as you heard, the outgoing spokesperson for the ANC saying that there can only be one Kwete Mantashe, there can't be anyone else. So the people must not have high expectations about who will be coming in to replace the SG. But as I said, that the counting should commence shortly. We should have results by later tonight, and hopefully by the end of today, we will know the top 6. And then he said that after that, there will be further nomination of the top 80. But now, going back to here in Nasrec, the mood is still a bit quieter because now I think most delegates, they slept overnight here in Nasrec. They've probably made their way through to rest. We know that President Jacob Zuma is expected to make his walkabout here in Nasrec, where he'll be doing rounds just to see if everything has been going well. But now, as you know, that Zizi was saying that they try to make sure, as the ANC, they follow everything to the T in terms of the constitution of the ANC, to ensure that there are no comebacks about this national conference, and that there are no other court battles that will come out of the conference. But now, talking as to what has been happening, we're going back to in studio because as we wait for what will be happening next.
To our reporter there, Patisan Fuyo.